Hey guys, it's Becky from Becks and Books. Today, I just wanted to do a little vlog update on how I've been doing with the Booktubeathon and my reading thus far for August. It's been a really bad day for me today, not in terms of books, but in terms of my anxiety. Which hasn't been very good. I've got to really cut back on my coffee. Even though I have black coffee, I had like several of them today because I was just lacking energy, and of course when you lack energy you want coffee, and then coffee makes your anxiety worse, and then all your energy is focused on your anxiety. It's just one thing after another. And on top of my anxiety, I also have a panic disorder where I can be suffering from panic attacks randomly. So it's really hard. Most days you could just randomly be sitting there, and then all of a sudden you get the tightness of the throat and the chest, and all of a sudden you're finding it very difficult, and your mind's going 100 miles an hour, and you just don't even know what's going on in a way, like in terms of are you dying, are you having a heart attack, are you going to be okay, which of course you are, you are, but at that moment you don't think so. But I've been working on it for over a year now, and I've improved heaps. I am on medication for it, which has definitely helped a lot. I mean, it got to the stage where I was freaking out even going to work, or even going to the shopping centre, or eating, because it started with the fact of eating and I became too scared. And it is, it is really difficult to kind of experience that kind of stuff, especially because I am young. You're meant to be able to go food shopping, especially if being an adult, and being extremely fit and going to the gym every day after work, and doing that kind of stuff and hanging out with people and making time for friends. And I was living at home with my family at the time as well, and doing all that to feeling so useless and wanting to just curl up under your blankets and just have your own cocoon until it's time to come out a new person. And it was very difficult because I lost a lot of weight, especially my muscle tone and everything, and then I put weight on because of my medication, and I was back to eating again, but then I became too scared to work out, because working out, it kind of made me feel like I was going through a panic attack, because your breathing is different when you're working out. Makes you feel breathless, and then of course my asthma started playing up. So it was just one thing after another, one vicious cycle, and it was difficult. And I tried to do some yoga and all that kind of stuff, which kind of helped, but it got to the point where I became more depressed because I had put on weight and I wasn't as strong as I used to be. And I was, I had a goal, I had plans, and then you suffer from some anxiety disorder, and something as small as that can just completely stuff these things up. But I look back now and I'm like, I'm kind of grateful in a way, because it taught me to slow down and appreciate what I have and to focus on me. And it is okay to say no to people if you do not feel like it. I do admit I have pushed a lot of my friends away without meaning to, only because I always said no to hanging out with them. And just little things like that. Just a lot of them do understand, but then some of them don't. Even my own family, sometimes they don't understand that, you know, it's not as easy as just like getting up in the morning and facing the day. Sometimes you just can't. And I mean, work is a different story. I do make sure I work through everything. So, I mean, I could be sitting at my desk and slightly panicking, and that's why I have some apps on my phone. I have beautiful screensavers and wallpapers, but it's also a small business, so the people I work with are absolutely amazing. They're so lovely. They're comforting, and when I ever feel a bit like I'm in one of my moods, like today, I would just go, you know, go across the toilets and just get away for a little bit and just breathe, do some breathing exercises, and then maybe even just put some music on my phone and just listen to that. And I find humming actually opens up my airways a lot more. It actually gets me to breathe, well, go back to breathing again, which is great because that's one of the problems with my anxiety. So that kind of gets me to stop thinking too much about over breathing, because sometimes that's what you do. So I just thought I'd give you an update on that, and that's one of the reasons I really enjoy reading, because it actually makes me forget about my life and my reality for just one moment and step into a different world. But it's also hard for me to read because there are certain books that will put me into a mood, and which it's sad, because I mean, I want to read all these sorts of all different kinds of books, and like All the Bright Places, I read that one and I loved it, but I it was like a triggering thing for me for about a week until I could finally get out of my happy place. And of course I went back to rereading Harry Potter, which I do several times. So things like that, I know how to sort of now get myself out of these things, but I have to wait until I'm in the right headspace before I can pick up another book like that, which is one of the reasons I haven't read The Book Thief and Anne Frank yet, because I know both of those ones are very, very depressing in a way, of course, being the Holocaust style. So I do want to read them so badly, and it's no excuse. Never got to do it at school. I never knew much about them at school, which was sad. So I really do want to pick them up, and I know it's going to be 1 month apart from the other, depending how much of a slump it actually puts me in. So there are all these different types of books that I do really want to read, but I can't. I literally cannot just pick up a book because I feel the characters. I live these characters' lives. I delve into these books. I go straight for it, and I know you guys do too, and that's why it can be really hard to read these books because of that. And I mean, I gotta say, the writers are fantastic for making you feel that way, but it's also hard. So I mean, doing these YouTube videos is actually a huge step for me, because I've had so many issues with myself, putting on weight for one, and not being happy with how I look. And now here I am posting a YouTube video about myself, my anxiety, what some of the things I've gone through with that anxiety part, and I don't have makeup on, and it's nighttime, and I've just washed my hair, so everything's just whatever. And I actually think I look pretty much decent. I look like me. I'm hoping that I can, you know, show people that you're not alone. There are people that are going through the exact same thing as you are, and it's nice to know you're not alone. And you know, I'm here if anybody wants to talk at all about their anxiety issues. I believe in helping other people in that. And I mean, if you guys have any tips as well, please feel free to leave them down below in the comments, because I sure would appreciate it. But I'm sorry I'm rambling now. I do talk a lot and a lot faster, especially when I get anxious. But I mean, I'm hoping to get some sleep tonight. It's Friday tomorrow. My cat, where is she? She's already like sleeping. I don't know if you can see her, but she is my absolute godsend. She knows when I'm having one of my days, and she will cuddle me and stuff. So I'm quite happy, and I mean, I've got a pretty good view over there of, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see what you guys are seeing, but I'm guessing you can see all my clothes and stuff. But yes, well, I didn't expect this video to actually go on for a million years, so maybe I should call it a night. It's already called a night. No. So like, I am so fascinated by historical fiction now. I mean, I actually have gone more than halfway, so that's good. And I'm still listening to my audiobook on Unhinged, and I hope to be picking up Peter Pan very soon. I'm doing a whole fairy tale retelling. I didn't realize that till now, like Peter Pan and Unhinged. Yay! So I'm hoping that I can upload maybe another, like this video, as well as my August TBR video, and then go from there and go to bed after like reading and uploading, because this is taking forever. But we're getting our Wi-Fi finally tomorrow, so my phone bills won't be completely high. Yay! But I am getting back into my fitness, I'm getting back into my reading, I am sleeping okay, so hey, all should be okay in the world. So wake up with a smile, I guess, and move on with your day. Hold your head held high. It can be tough, but we are stronger than we think, and that's something I've definitely learned. So yes, I don't know if anybody will be watching this, but I do hope you do and learn something from this about me, about anxiety, about anything. And if you do know someone that's dealing with it and you think, oh well, you know, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not that tough, you know, there's people out there, you know, no, it is tough. You don't know the kind of battle people are facing inside, because one second they're okay, and then there is storm clouds and everything's foggy and everything just seems 10 times louder and closer and everything. So people don't understand the battle that goes on inside, and people that hide it so well. It's just, it's sad that we have to constantly put a facade on. So it is okay to ask for help, people. Don't be afraid. I've dragged this on a little bit more longer. I'm sorry. So I'm going to leave it there. If you want more kind of videos on anxiety or anything like that, please let me know. If not, I'll probably make them anyway and hope for the best. But yeah. Alright. Have a good night, guys. Good day. Wherever you are, whatever you are. You never know, there could be dogs checking this out. No. Alright. See you.